over.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Halo Construct. Today we're going to feature 3 more maps, or critique 3 more maps. It's not really featuring because we're not saying their names, but we'll critique them. So start it up, Wolf.
Started it up! Yeah, such naughty voice.
What? Oh god, I'm becoming Richard.
Yes, you are. So
But
this, two ships are staged at opposing ends of the battlefield.
Oh wow. They're actually 2 spaceships. So that's kind of cool.
I think this one's just a static. Oh no, there are vehicles.
So I think this is primarily a vehicle battle map. Battle
Dogfighting.
stuff.
You know what it reminds me of a lot?
Huh.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, the space battles, where you had like
Yeah.
2 main ships and you go inside and blow up the generator and all that shit.
Yeah. I actually do like this concept, like having 2 ships fighting each other and whatnot. It definitely, I think, could be done a little bit better. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, because on the inside, it's pretty big, and it's just walkways. There's not much to do on the inside.
This is the location of a power weapon, if I do say so myself. But it's a Magnum.
Huh.
In the middle of the fucking map.
That's probably a joke.
On the asteroid, it's a fucking Magnum.
But yeah, I do like this concept of having 2 ships battle each other. It could make for some.
He did use all the budget though.
He did, and I think that most of that was used on aesthetics that didn't quite work out, and there's not really a real purpose to them. What I would recommend for this sort of map is not try to make this sort of. I can see you're going for the UNSC. What are they called? Frigates.
Type
Whatever.
ships.
Yeah, the frigate type ships that the UNSC carries. I honestly wouldn't go for that. I would do it for something much smaller, so you can actually focus on making it playable inside, as well as being able to do the dogfighting. Because I mean, we've had dogfighting maps before, and they've actually been pretty good. So I do like this concept. It just needs to be worked on. There's a lot of stuff that's that you had to put in here for aesthetic purposes that don't actually contribute to gameplay. So I would recommend going with a different sort of ship, maybe making your own design, and then, focus on that. Make it playable on the inside of the ship, and still keep the dogfighting elements in there.
Also on the insides of the ships, like right where you spawn, like the initial spawns, he's got 6 weapon spawns that are initial weapon spawns. And they're all starting weapons. There's there's plasma grenades. There's a battle rifle and DMR spawns on both sides right when you spawn.
That's kind of strange.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, there's not really a point to that. I'm not sure how much these things cost to take the initial drops. Let me delete it.
Regardless of the cost, really, they don't cost much. But regardless, could definitely use something different than just that. Honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're going to spawn it at the start, don't put people's, spawning weapons. I mean, everyone has a loadout that is, a DMR or a battle rifle, and everyone's grenade is going to be plasmas. So
yeah,
it's like it's worthless. It's pointless to put them there.
Yeah.
If you're going to put something there that people want, like a grenade, like not a grenade launcher, but like rocket launcher or a concussion rifle or something like that.
Yeah, nothing too big. But I mean, like probably what would be useful is like
throughout.
Like a concussion rifle would probably be good for this map. It'd make it pretty balanced and pretty interesting.
He does have capture points.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a King of the Hill Dominion type. It looks like as well.
Yeah. So that's, like I said, it's a good concept. It just needs to be worked on a bit. But anyway, I think that's about all we could say about this map.
Other than its ass.
It's
What
got
about
potential.
Seriously, look at this map. Look at this map. Can you tell me that this is not ass?
It's
Can you
got
tell me it's
potential.
not ass?
It's got a lot more potential than most things we've seen.
No one
I think
fucking
it
cares
could be
about you
actually
guys.
fun.
Everyone cares about what I say, and the map is ass. Therefore, it is ass. Next map.
I forgot that I can't zoom in on my monitor mode. Oh. But I still have grapes.
I got grapes. I got 2 great big ones right
And
here.
they're delicious.
They're actually
Stop holding your
great.
nipples.
How did you know?
This started as a small Coliseum style map, a Slayer map for 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4. As I began building it more and more, I realized that it could be much more than I originally planned it out to be. So now it's a 4 versus 4 CTF map. It may work with 5 versus 5 CTF, and Regicide, SWAT, and Team Slayer are playable on it. So,
Well, this is like it's kind of a cool concept for a Slayer map. Like I do like the style he's going for. It actually looks kind of nice.
except that everything's floating and there's no actual aesthetic structures holding them up, or
Yeah, these
anything
the
like
structures the structure seems sort of random, and like Wolf said, a lot of these things don't quite make sense. I mean, it looks like a very UNSC-esque map, like non-alien, and having floating structures just looks very weird. So,
not to mention all the pieces in here look like garbage and everything else around it looks okay. Like look at the floor and look at the pieces. Look at the floor and then look at the pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna like rebuking that. I like the style, but with all the budget that you have left, you could have made a floor.
Yeah.
That would have
Could have
matched
done
this.
a lot
It
better.
would have made it look a lot better. But yeah, we mentioned this a couple times, but what's that $6,000 doing there? That should be spent. There's still a good amount of budget left over that should be spent.
And another one of my pet peeves is he's got these lights
Yeah.
that are just floating out here. He could have easily put in this little room right here. He could have easily put one of those little square blocks down and hid the light inside of
Yeah.
it, and it would do the same fucking
Yeah, these
effect.
do look sort of awkward just hanging there. I mean, like, the overall layout looks kind of cool. What I would do with this map is I would... I'm not sure. Where are we in this map?
We're in the Coliseum, the Foundry area.
Oh, okay.
We play Griffball and shit.
Yeah, I would probably maybe take it out of this area, or just take down the walls. Well, no, probably not take down the walls. I would take this map out of this area, and have made it somewhere else to make it much larger. You got some cool ideas in terms of like structure, except that some of them need to be molded together a little bit better. Stuff like this, it does not look flesh whatsoever, and it just looks
like
really
ass.
it looks really awkward. I mean, it's I understand you were probably going for that sort of like city line look where you could see multiple rooftop heights, but it looks just kind of awkward at this sort of scale. So I would clean it up quite a bit. What's that?
What he could do to clean it up is delete it off his hard drive.
Yeah, there's some floor bump issues.
Yeah, there's a few floor. It definitely needs a polish. And I mean, I'm not sure if you can with where you have it, but I would try to make it a little bit bigger. It's a little bit too small. And although it looks complex when you're at floor level, once you get to the higher levels, it sort of looks kind of simple.
It's going to take a lot more than just polish. I mean, look how gritty this map looks.
Anyway, let's move on to the next map.
Yeah. Fuck this map. I'm deleting it.
Game over.
I suggest you do the same, map creator. I suggest you do the same.
You know, what they really need to do is let you group objects together into custom structures and let you save
Yeah.
them.
Yes.
Oh, you mean like Far Cry 2?
Or like any other map creating game.
Or any other Far Cry?
Hint, hint. 3
No really backstory. Just enjoy the Halo map. Okay, I'm gonna fucking hate this. I know it. It's a 2 to 8 player map. Game mode: CTF Slayer, King of the Hill, Oddball. No really backstory. Just enjoy making Halo map. That is the short description of this map. I'm already fucking gouging my eyes out just reading the description.
It's saying the
This
man.
map-
Coming from the man that just said Ises.
I can.
Yes, I'm going to gouge at my eyes.
By the way, folks, yes, grammar is important to us. It shows how much you care about your map.
Except for when I speak, I don't give a shit if my grammar's wrong or not. Fuck everyone else.
All right, let's see this thing.
Okay, well, initial thing is, holy shit, I could fall off into space.
Why
And
can't I
why
move?
am I stuck?
God
I'm
damn it!
stuck.
It does that thing. You
Well,
have to
I'm
change.
stuck, Wolf. Help me.
You have to change back into human form.
Help me, Obi-Wan
Just
Kenobi.
don't.
Why? Fuck this map!
Okay.
I'm stuck still.
Just don't go too high.
You gotta go to
But I
human
fell a
mode
whole bunch
on
and
that.
I'm stuck. I can't. I'm in human mode and I can't move. And the grenades are. Okay, there we go.
So it is a symmetrical map, and he did a pretty good job with making it symmetrical. The aesthetics are not that bad on this map.
No.
Like, it's actually...
I do have a question for the map creator.
What's that?
Fucking Christ! I'm stuck again.
Wolf, I'll kill you. No.
I am.
The question is, how the fuck is this here floating? How is this floating?
It's ceiling. Oh, that.
It's attached to the ceiling, Wolf.
Wolf, not all platforms have to be, fixed.
I understand, but he could at least do some kind of aesthetic to make it feel like it's supposed to be floating.
Well, he used almost the
It's not
entire
floating,
budget.
It's hanging.
He used almost the entire budget, so...
Okay, I understand. But again, he could have saved some budget by taking these little fucking, middle, places out here. On
Well, it was just it was
fuck-
an attempt at decoration that didn't work out, like I said.
Oh, of course it didn't work out, because it's ass.
This,
I do like the use of the
everything's
barriers to denote which bases are which.
Yeah, the barriers are actually quite nice. Like, all in all, this is not that bad. I would say that having 8 players in here is pushing it a little. It's still a medium map, but it's on the small end of the medium maps. But I do like the aesthetics. He actually has some pretty good structures in here, especially with, like, the short elevators and whatnot. I'm trying to figure out how I would improve on this map, because it's actually pretty well built.
It is. I guess I would.
Yay,
the little
teleported the
platforms.
door.
What'd you say, Mackenzie?
I agree with Wolf about the little platforms. They're just kind of.
Yeah, they are kind of random.
Right.
Another thing that could have saved this guy budget, he used railings for like the little platforms and like little walkways.
That's true.
Could have saved some money not using the railing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have ever noticed, but a good lot of the stuff in the decorations, like little widgets when you're making a map, a good lot of those decorations are really fucking expensive, especially railings. So, if at all possible, try not to use that sort of stuff. It'll save you a good lot of money, like a significant amount. So yeah, you could have probably saved your budget in a few areas. I think that's probably the only thing I would suggest is work on budgeting a little bit better, and make sure you know what you're spending. And I mean, if you had saved your money on that, you probably could have put even more aesthetics into this.
And quite honestly, I'm not a fan of the bases. The bases are.
Let me get to
they're
that, because I've been
just
just hanging out in the middle.
Yeah, I'm at the blue base right now, and I don't like it at all. It's just
It is kind of plain.
yeah. Yeah, and like everything's right here in the open, so really you can't really even defend your base because it's in the fucking open.
These bases sort of more look like a port of some sort.
Looks like a platform, like you would be waiting on a spaceship. Fucking
Yeah.
Christ, can't get up this. There.
Yeah, it sort of looks like a port for a spaceship of some sort. So you could probably, if you could save the money, if you could delete a lot of these barriers and save that sort of money, you could probably improve the bases a little bit to make them more aesthetically pleasing and much more like a base rather than a port. I think that would definitely improve the map quite a bit. So yeah, honestly, this is not that bad of a map. It's pretty good.
It's definitely not feature worthy, but it's still.
It's not
good.
quite feature worthy, I would say, mostly because it needs to be rebudgeted. You could probably add a lot more aesthetics to make this a very unique map by just budgeting it a little bit better. Honestly, you don't have to throw this map away or anything. You could definitely save this map by budgeting it a little bit better with the barriers and whatnot. But you got some really good concepts in here. You're using the forge mode really well, especially with those short elevators and whatnot. I would just fix the bases and probably budget it a little bit better. But anyway, I think we're going to end the episode here, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more episodes of Halo 4 Forges or Halo Construct or our other show, Finding From Afar, feel free to subscribe to us. You can go to our channel, KenBurn7, or you can click the link above. Or you can click the link above. And if you want to learn more about our studio, you can head over to DayLoneStudios.net. We got some forums there that you can talk to us on and other forgers on. And if you want to get involved with the Halo community, head over to 343industries.org. They've got a good lot of community events, and you can talk to them directly and talk to other forgers and other players in general. Anyway, I think we're going to end it, so thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next episode. Get away from me, Wolf.
I would never forgive this Oh, God fucking damn it, I'm stuck!
Ah!
Oh,
There's a
weird.
fucking crack! There's a fucking big-ass
Best
crack!
part is you can't turn into a human, otherwise you'll explode like that.